Attention passionate Cleveland, BROWNS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Cleveland Browns' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Cleveland Browns fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Cleveland, BROWNS. Let's get to the news now, folks. If you've been following the NFL this season, you know that things are heating up in the AFC North, and the Cleveland Browns are right in the middle of it all. After a roller coaster of a season so far, with some tough losses mixed in with that very welcome victory over the Miami Dolphins, the Browns are now sitting at 2-5. That win was huge, no doubt, especially against a team like Miami, which has been one of the more explosive offenses in the league. But it also highlights a stark reality. The Browns are still searching for consistency, for that spark that can propel them back into serious playoff contention. And with the trade deadline looming, all eyes are on Cleveland's roster moves, on what they might do to shake things up and position themselves better for the stretch run. One of the most talked about names lately, especially among NFL insiders and fans alike, is David Njoku. This guy has been a key player for Cleveland, a tight end with a lot of talent and a lot of potential. But here's where it gets interesting. Njoku, a former Pro Bowler, has been a vital part of the Browns' offense, especially in the passing game. He's versatile, athletic, and has a nose for the end zone. But the way the NFL works, with teams always looking to maximize their rosters before the deadline, Njoku's name has come up in trade rumors. Specifically, the Carolina Panthers have been mentioned as a potential suitor. Now, why would the Panthers be interested in Njoku? Well, it's no secret that Carolina has been struggling to find a reliable tight end since Greg Olsen left the team. They've been experimenting with different players, including their 2024 fourth-round pick Jatavian Sanders, but nothing has really clicked yet. For Bryce Young, their young quarterback trying to make his mark in the league, having a dependable target like Njoku could be a game-changer. Imagine a guy like Njoku, who's already shown he can perform at a high level, stepping into the Panthers' offense and instantly giving Bryce Young a much-needed security blanket. The idea here is strategic. The Browns, with their roster at a crossroads, could capitalize on Njoku's value. After all, he's under contract, still relatively young, and with his skill set, he's a premium asset. Trading him now could net Cleveland some valuable draft capital, perhaps a high draft pick or multiple picks. That could help them rebuild or bolster other areas of their team. This is especially relevant considering the Browns' recent roster moves and the fact that they've already traded their starting quarterback earlier this season. The front office might see Njoku as a player who could bring in a substantial return, especially if they believe they have enough depth at tight end, or if they're looking to reshape their offensive core for the future. On the flip side, for the Panthers, acquiring Njoku could be exactly what they need to finally unlock their offense. They've been searching for a consistent tight end presence, and even though they've tried different options, the results haven't been lasting. Njoku's addition could provide a spark for Bryce Young, giving him a reliable, athletic target that can work across the middle, stretch the field, and create mismatches against defenses. It's a move that could inject some much-needed confidence into that unit, especially with the season still in its early stages, but with enough games remaining for the Panthers to turn things around. The timing here is critical. As the trade deadline approaches, both teams are at a crossroads. The Browns could see Njoku as a valuable trade chip, especially if they're thinking long-term, while the Panthers might view him as the missing piece that could finally make their offense click. It's a classic case of strategic chess, where each team must weigh the benefits of holding onto their players versus the potential gains from making a bold move now. But let's also consider the broader picture. The Browns are not just about this season. They have a young core, a talented defense, and a coaching staff that's trying to put everything together. Trading Njoku could be part of a wider rebuild, especially if they're looking to add draft picks or young players to their roster. On the other hand, for the Panthers, this might be their last shot to salvage a season that's been marred by inconsistency and injuries. Bryce Young needs weapons, and Njoku could be that reliable piece that helps him develop and grow. Of course, this kind of move isn't just about immediate impact. It's also about future potential. Njoku has already shown flashes of brilliance, and if he lands in the right system, Like Carolina's, he could elevate his game even further. For Cleveland, losing Njoku would be a significant change, but if they get the right compensation, it might be worth it. The Browns are known for their boldness in making trades, and this could be another example of that mindset, shifting gears to better position themselves for the seasons ahead. And let's not forget, the NFL trade deadline is always unpredictable. Sometimes, a move that nobody saw coming can change the entire landscape of a division or even the league. If the Panthers do go all in on Njoku, it could be a move that reverberates through the AFC and NFC alike. For Cleveland fans, it's a moment of mixed emotions, pride in Njoku's contributions, but also understanding that sometimes parting ways with a talented player can be part of a bigger plan. Now, what does this mean for the Browns' season moving forward? Well, it's complicated. The team has shown resilience, and that victory over Miami proves they can compete when everything clicks. But consistency remains elusive, and the offense needs that extra punch. Njoku's ability to make plays after the catch and his athleticism could be exactly what's missing. If Cleveland decides to hold on to him, they might see him become even more integral to their success. But if a trade happens, the Browns could be aiming to set themselves up for a future rebuild, with draft picks and young talent leading the way. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, acquiring Njoku isn't just about this season. It's about building a foundation for Bryce Young. They've tried different options at tight end, but none have really hit that consistency mark. Njoku, with his experience and athleticism, could be the piece that finally makes their offense click in a way that's sustainable. It's a move that, if executed well, could turn their season around and give their young quarterback the weaponry he needs to thrive. So, folks, as we inch closer to the deadline, keep your eyes on Cleveland and Carolina. The potential trade of David Njoku is shaping up to be one of the most intriguing stories of this NFL season. It's a classic case of teams trying to strike gold, trying to find that missing piece to push their ambitions forward. Whether Njoku stays in Cleveland or heads south to Carolina, one thing is certain. This move could have ripple effects that are felt across the league for years to come. And now, Cleveland Browns fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Do you think Njoku should be traded or kept? How do you see this affecting the team's chances in the playoffs? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Cleveland Browns. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Cleveland Browns news. Keep the passion alive, and let's keep supporting our team through every twist and turn of this exciting NFL season. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Browns.